Welcome in, welcome back. PTSD play-by-play. I'm Rich. I'm so glad to see you guys again. I'm going to cut right through the meat and potatoes. A lot of sports to talk about. Buckle in, it's going to be a fun ride. You know I hold the key to escaping reality. So here we go. Miles, my son, you know I raised you right. Flyers, Phillies, Sixers, Eagles, all Philadelphia. We have Eagles news, breaking news. We lost running back DeAndre Swift. But even better news, gained Saquon Barkley, running back from the Giants. Giants are a division rival, yes, but Saquon, come on in. I feel like Bob Barker. Come on down. Price is Right, nostalgia. Maybe I'm old. Anyways, Saquon Barkley, look up his weight room routine. Miles, this guy has thighs the size of tree trunks. Absolute insane what this guy can lift, deadlift, squat, whatever the name is. Look it up. You won't be disappointed. We gained from this transaction that just happened today. I live in North Carolina, guys, okay? UNC versus Duke. College basketball. It is absolute craziness. And there's such a hatred. It's not even a rivalry, really. There's a hatred towards the Duke Blue Devils and the North Carolina Tar Heels. They absolutely hate each other, much like my Philadelphia Eagles and the dreaded Dallas Cowboys. This basketball game played in Duke. Okay, guys? I'm trying to baby step it here for you so you can visualize what I saw in the highlights. Duke played at home. The fan base was on their feet the entire first half, even though Duke was down by double digits the entire first half. You don't see that in the NBA. You don't. Fans are snoring or leaving in the NBA. Constant cheering from Duke, even though they were down the entire first half by at least 10 points. Kudos to the NCAA fan base. Guys, I hope I'm getting you excited about March Madness. I'm going to get more into that later on in the segment. Again, you don't see painted faces in the NBA, in the stands. The fans are just there eating popcorn or just getting bored to death looking on their cell phones, taking selfies. College basketball is where it's at. What else I want to talk about? Duke did climb back, actually. I don't mean to discredit any Duke fans that are watching this right now. Duke did make a valiant comeback. They were down by 1 point in the second half. Unfortunately, North Carolina did prevail with the W and winning that huge rivalry game. Now, UNC did not clinch the March Madness ticket yet. No one has, actually, because we still have divisional rounds to play. Again, I'm going to get into that later. If you're into NCAA March Madness, I'll talk about that in a few. Wrestling. WWE. I don't even like saying WWE. WWE is the equivalent of Young and the Restless. They hold a microphone, and every now and then they touch each other. Just no. Give me WWF. Now, I wanted your opinion on what was your favorite WrestleMania. Mine is WrestleMania 3. And Ryan from New Jersey agrees with me, along with WrestleMania 1. You got to respect the 1. Like The Godfather 1. Everything, Rocky 1. You got to respect the originator. And WrestleMania 1 was Hulk Hogan and Mr. T. Can you imagine Hulk Hogan and Mr. T matching up? That's like when DX in the 90s found Mike Tyson and brought him into Degeneration X. Ryan, I know you know what I'm talking about. I hope everyone else does. So you had Hulk Hogan and Mr. T versus the foe, the villain, Rowdy Roddy Piper, and Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. I'm not going to go deep into it, but you got to respect one to appreciate WrestleMania 40 that's coming on in a couple weeks. You just, like I gave love to my grandmother, you have to respect to where things came from. You know what I mean by that? So I'm going to give you a little sneak peek on my notes here. Normally I don't do this, but there were in WrestleMania 3, there was a world record indoor attendance of 93,173, larger than any Olympic stadium to that date. It was Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant. Guys, this is the biggest match in wrestling history. NWA wrestling, WCW, WWE, whatever. Biggest match in wrestling history by far. If you disagree, I want to hear your opinion. Please comment. And if you love what you're hearing, share it with someone else. I want to hear you guys. This isn't my channel, it's ours. I told you. So let me hear you. Now, I want to show you my notes. Here we go. Let's see if I can do this. Do I have to turn the... Okay, here we go. I turned the camera around. Look at those statistics. The tail of the tape for Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan. 71-inch chest for Andre. My God. I haven't taken measurements of anything around my house that's equivalent to that, but that is unheard of. Watch WrestleMania 3. If you have Peacock, take time out of your day to fast forward to the main event. You won't be disappointed. Gorilla Monsoon is doing commentary. The irresistible force meets the immovable object. I mean, it gives you goosebumps. At least it gives me goosebumps. Brings me back to my childhood. We all need to smile and laugh and remember about the happy moments in our lives. When we think work or our other social events are kicking us in the butt, go back to your childhood. Go back to anything that makes you happy. What makes you happy, guys? Comment. Let me know. I'll do some research. I'll watch a couple episodes of something you want me to watch. I want to help. I hope you can help me. Let me turn the page here. NCAA college baseball. Look, I told you about the difference between college basketball and the NBA. College, the emotion, the passion, that special something that's here in the chest. You can't find that in professional sports anymore. You just can't. Here, let me give you another example. North Carolina battled number 1 Wake Forest for number 12 Duke. It was crazy. It was back and forth. Number 1 Wake Forest did prevail, but every time a home run was hit by either Duke or Wake Forest, every player in the dugout got out of the dugout. Dugout is where people sit. It's a canopy looking thing. I'm trying to help to those who don't know baseball. The players left the dugout to congratulate the man who just hit a home run. Major League Baseball, look up any home run you want in history. The batter just high fives the bat boy. The bat boy's 10 years old. He's like in seventh heaven, standing on a Major League Baseball platform. He was the only one giving a home run hitter a high five. The guy had to go into the dugout. Half the team's on the bench. Hey, good job. Yeah, all right. Pat on the butt. Sit down. Really? That guy just put up a massive highlight and a big number on the scoreboard for you, and you're just giving him a, hey, good job. Yeah. Really? Check out college baseball home run highlights. It's the heart, guys. I love emotion. As you can tell, I'm full of emotion. My face is getting a little red again. Check out this stuff. What gets you excited? Let me know. Comment. Wake Forest, talking about number one in the nation, Wake Forest baseball. What the heck was that guy's name? Chase Burns. You're going to hear that name again in Major League Baseball in a couple of years. Chase Burns. You heard it here on PTSD Play-by-Play. Number 29, the pitcher for Wake Forest. He's a 2024 first-team All-American and Pitcher of the Year. Roll out the red carpet for this guy. He is legit. No stinking joke. He gets the win for Wake Forest, and he gets his career high. Ready for this? In 6 innings, he gets 14 strikeouts. Find that in Major League Baseball on a weekly basis and give me a call. Chase Burns, he's going to a legit team in Major League Baseball. I hope to see him in the majors soon, so I can find him in my video that I'm doing now. Year later, I told you so. Chase Burns, look him up. NHL, professional hockey. Yeah. Die-hard Flyers fan. Philadelphia Flyers, Miles, wave that orange and black proudly. We are Philadelphia die-hard. Unfortunately, we did lose horrifically 7-0 against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is the best team in the NHL. But Miles, this is the time where the real fans stand out. Bandwagon fans are seasonal fans, guys. Bandwagon fans are those who see a team winning. Oh, I love that team too. Oh, I'm watching it all the time. No, you're not. No, you're there just because you're on top. It's disgusting. You're embarrassing. True fans come out when they're losing. I just lost 7-0. Go Flyers. Orange and black all day, twice on Sunday. Miles, don't be ashamed to lose 7-0. You have to lose in life in order to learn something. Remember that from Dad. I have a lot to learn in life still, and I'm 41 years old. No one's perfect. We have a lot to learn, much like the Flyers. Don't stop learning, Miles. We all lose, but in the end, we prevail. Before the first period is over, let me help those who don't know professional hockey. 3 periods, no quarters, no innings. There's periods, 3 of them. Before the first period was over, the Flyers hockey coach got ejected because of his passion. Yes, I love saying that word. He showed it. He was screaming at the referees because Tampa Bay was drawing penalties and the referees weren't calling it. I'm not crying about the loss. We lost. I'm going to take it. I'm taking it like a man. Okay, we lost. But still, the referees did not do their stinking job. The coach stood up for the players. He yelled his heart out, a couple F-bombs. If you want to see the entire thing, Miles, I can't say the F-bombs on YouTube, but look it up yourself. Excuse me, I'm talking a lot. Throat's getting dry. Look it up, kiddo. You're not going to be upset. You're actually going to appreciate, even though we lost, we have a lot to live for now because now we have a lot to go back at. Now we have anger. You know what I mean, Miles? The gusto. You know, Godfather stuff. We're going to come back in a vengeance. Before I start about the Super Bowl of college basketball, the Super Bowl of college basketball, March Madness, we have the divisional playoffs. In fact, it's not even the playoffs. It's a divisional tournament. ACC, Big Ten, Pac-10, they all have their tournament to find out who the tournament champion is. Okay, so pretty much, Miles, everyone out there listening and interested about NCAA March Madness, this coming up Sunday is Selection Sunday. I'm going to talk more about that in my next video, but these tournament games that are being played aren't schmuck games. They mean everything. The judges and those who have a say in who goes to the dance and who doesn't. There's 64 teams that have to go to the March Madness bracket, and these tournament games will be decided this week. So keep in touch with that. Oh, let's turn the page. Ooh, breaking a sweat. I'm actually out of information. I can't believe I'm out of information. We had so much to talk about. Am I missing anything? Do you want to add anything? Let me know. Guys, I want to know what you want. I love you very much. Thank you so much for bringing this channel back. And if you know of anyone in military status or in civilian application that is dealing with PTSD, PTSD is the real thing. It's a mental issue that we're all dealing with. I want you to share. Please share with others. I want to help others. This is what this channel's about. It's not about me just talking sports and going on and on. I love sports, but I want to help you. How can I help you? I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for subscribing and commenting. Please, there's a comment button right below you. I have a hard time making people laugh. I hope I did for you. God bless you, and God bless America.